Hey, this is Griffin. All right, we're here with Endless Summer, Chapter 3 of Book 2. So we have found Diego, and we have Everett Rourke with us. So, all right. Here we go. And I mean Everett Rourke Sr., not Alistair. It's making music. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's really super loud, and we're going to turn that down. Hopefully, if it'll let me. There we go. Okay. Act 4, Chapter 3. Those Left Behind. Okay, here we go. We have found the hostile stronghold. So that's where we will be starting. The tree village looms in the distance, its myriad lanterns and rope bridges swaying in the wind. In the opposite direction, a small army of watchers marches into the rainforest. Your best friend is with them, an unwilling captive. Pashti! Kelsa! Okay, I'm moving. Diego. Uknarlankwa. A wizened shaman briefly glances back at Diego before leading the group onward. Where are they taking him? My, look at them go. Such charming primitives. And certainly worthy of further study, as if we didn't already hate you, Rourke. Come on. We ain't here to study them, Daddy Weirdbucks. Here to save Princess's BFF. Are you unfamiliar with the phrase, know thy enemy? From the details in your file, one would think you'd have learned that lesson. You son of a... No. I'm simply suggesting that we analyze their behavior to improve our odds of successfully rescuing your dear friend. You have no idea how ridiculous altruism looks on you, do you? He knows. He just thinks we're stupid. Well, whatever the Watchers are up to, it can't be good. We've got to get him out of there. But there must be dozens of them. What hope do we have? Everyone shifts about uncomfortably, silent in the face of overwhelming odds. We can save him if we all work together. You must be joking. It's impossible. I know it seems that way, but if we work together, we could probably pull this off. Yeah, it's the probably part that makes me nervous. Look, I can't guarantee we'll survive, but I can guarantee that if any of you were held by the Watchers, Diego would be the first to come to your aid. Hell yeah, he would. If we go into that forest together, we're going to face one of the most dangerous situations we've ever seen. When things are at their worst and everything looks hopeless, I need to know that I can count on each of you to fight till the end, because that's what Diego would do for us. Everyone is silent, pondering your words. Well, who's in? I've been itching for some revenge. Always figured I'd go out in a blaze of glory. Yay! We're going to save Diego. No man left behind. Fine. If it weren't for Shams, I would have been captured too. I'm in. We have to help him. What a merry band of brothers. Iris, how are our chances looking now? With everyone together, projected success is now 12%. Man, we could really use ex-CIA badass Brian Mills right now. Potential increased to 48% if assisted by Liam Neeson's character from the movie Taken. That's gotta be like almost 4 times as much. Technically, that's exactly 4 times as much. In case you dorks haven't noticed, this isn't a movie. They don't know we're coming. They don't know we're coming. I say we set up a fast hit and catch them with their pants down. Like we caught you outside Sigma Theta in spring quarter? Exactly. It'd be just like the Galician Gambit in Gods and Warlords 3. We could only beat it when we teamed up. You remember that? Of course. But like I always told you, stealth is what gets you in and out without anyone noticing. That's the strategy we should use here. Ha! Yeah, you're all about those invisibility cloaks. Aw, you two are adorable together. I didn't know you were friends. Craig and Zara look at each other, suddenly stammering. We're not. Of course not. Craig's idea is stupid anyway. No, yours is stupid. We can't just slip past the Watchers, they'll catch us. Oh, so instead you think we can surprise attack? No wonder you always got wrecked, meathead. At least I don't think I'm some ninja when I'm really just a wannabe punk who steals nail polish from Hot Topic. Whoa. Shams, I think we've got to make a decision between them. Doubt either of them would be easily convinced. I have a better chance persuading Zara, so let's try that. And it didn't work. Whoops, looks like Zara just got rejected again. Oh, Zara, oh, look at her face. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Sure you didn't. Just then, a familiar presence enters your mind. Everything around you goes quiet. He's here. Huh? Who's here, princess? Quick, get down! Everyone dives out of sight as a lone watcher emerges from the trees nearby. At his side prowls a sinuous, deadly beast. They went this way. Urgh. Oh my god, is it a pet? The saber-tooth at his side, the tall watcher spots the last of Diego's entourage entering the rainforest and heads in their direction. Until he suddenly stops. You sense him somewhere in your mind, and somehow you know he senses you too. Shams, he turned around. He's coming this way. I think he can read my thoughts. Then think about something else. Make him leave. I need to focus my mind on Diego. You close your eyes, focusing on Diego's face. The tall watcher stops. He looks back in the direction Diego's escort took him. It was nothing. Let's go. The watcher sprints into the brush and out of sight, the saber-tooth bounding after him. It worked! Truly incredible. What a fascinating specimen you are, Shams. You just Jedi mind tricked the hell out of that dude. Can I be your Padawan, Shams? How's that for the power of positive thinking? Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Quinn reaching out toward a tree to brace herself. Not feeling so good. She wobbles wearily and begins to fall backward. Run to catch her. You leap forward and wrap your arms around Quinn just in time to keep her from hitting the ground. Got you. I think I need to lie down for a second. She's alarmingly pale, and her chest is rising and falling with quick, shallow breaths. Oh no, she's not looking so good. You can't let me slow you down. You have to save Diego. I'm not about to leave you behind. She smiles sweetly at you. Oh, Shams. You know I'd say the same if it were you, but I'm not what's important here. And I don't think I'm going to be getting up for a bit. Quinn surrenders to a coughing fit. Probably heat stroke, I bet. No, with the respiratory difficulty, it's got to be something else. My scanners indicate that the hostiles are moving steadily eastward. Not good. At this rate, we won't be able to catch up. Go. I'll stay here and see if I can find something to get her electrolytes up. I'll remain and keep watch. Had about enough of this excursion anyway. I'm staying with you. I'll keep a lookout. Should pick a distress signal that Malfoy can sound if more watchers show up. Any ideas? A monkey call. You want me to make noises like a baboon? Are you trying to strip me of the last of my dignity? Come on, man, just get in touch with your inner beast. Let's hear you try it. I'm sure I'll perform adequately should the need arise. Until then, I'd prefer not to debase myself. I think that about covers it. Stay safe here. Unable to leave Quinn just yet, he crouched next to her. Are you sure you'll be all right? I'm more worried about you. I know you can do this, but something seems off. Please, promise me you'll return safely. It would take a lot more than an army of angry blue weirdos to keep me away from you. Promise. You have my word. Good. Quinn lifts herself up to softly kiss your cheek. You ready, Shams? As the setting sun disappears behind the mountains, you and the others resolutely march toward the rainforest. You move through the thick foliage, following Diego's trail. When a pair of watchers suddenly round a nearby bend. Everyone quickly ducks behind cover. Aight, peeps, you know what time it is. Clobbering time. From their hiding places, Sean, Jake, Craig, and Estella leap out and take the watchers by surprise. Ladun fuck. In an instant, well-timed punches render the pair unconscious. Craig dusts off his hands. Another one bites the dust. Well, we're okay for now, but there'll only be more watchers as we get closer to Diego. Right. And if you're spotted, things will get bad for Abercrombie and Twitch. Actually, I think I've got something that'll help. Jake digs into his bag and pulls out some camouflage gear. Nice! In that I bet you could get really close without being seen. You might even be able to eavesdrop on the watchers. Yep. We're gonna choose this look. Hey, this fits pretty nicely. I'll say. I mean, yeah, I guess it's fine. Cool. Let's get a move on. After briefly surveying your surroundings, you continue on your way through the forest. Craig moves up next to Rourke. So you think you're some kind of big shot, Mr. Rourke? I'm a man who believes in hard work, ambition, and thrift. No more. And feel free to call me Everett, Craig. We're not supposed to do that. He's not a teacher, Dorkwad. Do you mind keeping your mouth shut? You're making us break stealth. I'm just doing me, Zara. And I say he's a stuck-up tool who's really just a big fish in a little pond. Princess, if he keeps mouthing off at Phony Stark, we're sitting ducks. Let's distract him. Hey, Craig, remind me. Do you happen to know who won Super Bowl 22? Of course. Wait, Super Bowl 22? Come on, Craig, it was the... Shut up, don't tell me, dude, I know this. Hang on. Just give me a sec. Sorry, not just you. Nice job, Shams. You move forward in silence as Craig boggles over the answer. Soon the dense overgrowth thins, and an expansive canyon comes into view. Dude! Ruined structures poke out of the forest canopy like ancient bleached bones, gleaming in the light of the full moon. Up ahead, the path appears to curve sharply around a pyramid-like structure, intricate carvings jut from its steeply sloping walls. You notice a group of watchers standing guard along the path near the pyramid. Careful. Must be something important about that building. Shams, those cameras on. You and I could probably sneak over and check it out. After we get eyes on what they're guarding, we can rejoin the group on the other side of the bend. Let's do it. You and Jake make your way toward the pyramid, keeping low and quiet. In the camo outfit, you blend seamlessly into the forest floor, avoiding detection. I don't see any doors in this thing. Must be some kind of monument. A statue depicting a reclining woman dominates the front of the pyramid. Her arms are folded across her chest, and a jeweled ring gleams on one stone finger. Let's, examine the carvings on the pyramid. A highly detailed relief depicts a crowd of people gathered around a woman whose face is hidden behind a mask. I think the statue is of the same woman as the one in this carving, only the statue isn't wearing a mask. Jake peers at the scene perplexedly. You making any sense of this? The watchers seem to revere this place, but the people depicted in the carvings are in modern clothes. Tuxes and evening gowns, yeah. It was like a costume party for the well-to-do. Let's take a look at the ring. The band is badly deteriorated, but appears to be gold. Light still refracts from the darkened facets of the jewel. It looks really old, but I think it's a wedding ring? Words engraved along the band catch your eye. July 21st, 1921, and ever after. Inspect the statue itself. There's a funerary quality to the woman's pose. Her facial features are serene in her slumber. The statue's arms are crossed too tightly to allow access to the ring. If we want that ring, I think we're going to have to play Indiana Jones. There has to be some way to free it from the statue. Let's cover the statue's face. A muffled click resounds from somewhere nearby. The statue's arm slowly swings outward, allowing the ring to slide off and drop to the ground. Now I'm going to have to start calling you genius. He kneels down to pick up the ring and holds it out to you. Take the ring. Vostokri! That's 5 of 10 clues. I think they heard us. Time to move. You and Jake book it around the back of the pyramid. On the other side, you find the rest of the group waiting near the end of the bend. You two all right? Let's get moving. As you hasten forward, the sound of distant drumming can be heard. The path arrives at a steep cliff. Below, you see dozens of watchers gathered around a central bonfire. Beside the fire stands the shaman you noticed earlier. His voice echoes across the area. Kalarad Vantilar and Laken Valta. A pair of watchers bring Diego to the shaman. There he is! Shh! Furball briefly brushes against your leg, then starts toward a thicket of trees near the edge of the cliff. He pauses, looking back at you. I think Furball wants me to go over there. Nice spot to scout the watchers from. Maybe get some idea what they're up to. Wouldn't they see Shams? In the current apparel, Shams only has a 4.2 chance of being seen. I'm gonna go spy on them. We've got to find out what they're doing with Diego. Rape! You accompany Furball toward the cliff. Be careful. You sneak your way along the edge of the precipice, trying to stay hidden. The camo outfit seems to keep you concealed within the brush. Down below, the shaman places a bony hand on Diego's shoulder. Look, I don't think that Horcrux thing you want is here. Look! Pashtak boa lavarta! Diego throws his arms up in exasperation. I'm not some sniffer dog that you can use to confiscate people's comestibles. Za? Onrakosh. Yes, I know the analogy doesn't make sense. Can we just try somewhere else or something? The tall watcher approaches Diego and the shaman. Let him be. He needs a break. But we're so close. Can you not feel it? Somehow you hear the shaman's words in your head, understood through your connection to the other watcher. Of course, but you cannot rush destiny. The idol will choose the right time to reveal itself. Is that not what you preach to us? Oh, wise words, boy. So be it. You look on as the tall watcher from earlier leads Diego toward an overgrown, ruined temple. The two of them climb a set of steps and disappear into a shadowy doorway. Come on, Furball. You and the fox hurry back to rejoin the rest of the group. You relay what you saw. Nice work. Guess you're the real ninja here. Sounds like they're searching for something. Something of spiritual importance. This is our chance. If we can get into that ruin, we've only got one watcher between us and Diego. There are still too many of them near the entrance. We need a distraction. Someone to make some noise and run. Leave it to me. Wait, you can't... 631 yards. Tell him, Sean. You mean when we passed for 631 yards when we played Kenton State? Yeah, my man's unstoppable. He's got this, Shams. Hold on, Bob Costas. I've watched enough of his games to know he can dodge a linebacker. Thing is, it's a lot different when they're coming to take you down for good. I've got experience with the lure and destroy missions. I should be the one to distract the watchers. Everyone looks surprised. You've watched my games? Hold on. Jake, are you a Sean Gale fan? What? No, I gamble on sports now and then, that's all. Point is, it ought to be me. All right. Jake, you distract him. Ladies and gentlemen, the show's about to begin. Well, I'm not gonna miss this. I'm in. Heck yeah! You guys sure? You might not be coming back. You should accompany them, Lila. Me? Yes, this is what I need you for at present. Almost robotically, Lila walks over to join the distraction team. I don't trust you! Jake strides purposefully down the pathway toward the canyon floor. Zara, Craig, and Lila follow. When they arrive at the bottom of the cliff, angry shouts and ululations of warning erupt from the gathered watchers. The entire group begins to give chase. Now's our opportunity. To the ruin! You and the remainder of the group carefully make your way down the ravine toward the overgrown structure. Iris, run a scan of that building. Scanning. Only the two individuals seen entering are detected inside, sir. Excellent. Does your pet have any other tricks up her sleeve? Just a few essentials. One might not be able to find good help in this day and age, but with the right algorithms, you can certainly manufacture it. Inside, moonlight filters through gaps in the crumbling walls to reveal what appears to be a temple. Diego and the tall watcher stand near an altar at the center of the room. We should stay back and observe before making our move. Estella quickly ushers you behind a pillar, and the others similarly take up hiding places. I am sorry for the way you were treated. He can speak English. Why are these idols so important anyway? Ugjal believes they will bring about Ranlosti, time of great chains. I think you mean change. Yes, chains. No, it's change. This is right? Better. Diego chuckles a little. The watcher laughs too. As they resume searching, Diego struggles to keep his long hair out of his face. This look really only works on Milo Ventimiglia. I don't know what that is. Here, I will help. The tall watcher raises his hands in an offer of assistance. Diego turns, and the watcher gently braids a section of hair near the crown of his head. Oh, nice. Thanks. As Diego turns back to him, the watcher's hand moves to rest on his shoulder. Of course. I guess we should keep looking. Oh, yes. Diego suddenly freezes, eyes widened. Something's in the wall. He reaches into an unassuming notch in the temple wall and pulls out a small statue of gleaming amber. You found it! We should act now before the others arrive. Agreed. In a flash, Estella hurls her spear at the watcher, blunt end first. Oof! The wooden shaft collides solidly with the watcher's head, and he slumps to the ground. Varin! Diego, are you all right? Shams? It really is you. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't forget about me. He rushes to embrace you, noticing over your shoulder the others present. Wait, what the hell is he doing here? Diego steps back and glares at Rourke, who smugly offers him a handshake. Everett Alistair Rourke the First. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Diego. I knew it. None of you are here. It's just a dream inside of a dream. But the van's going off the bridge right now. Diego, this is real. We're here, and Rourke is helping us rescue you. But where's everyone else? distracting the watchers, or keeping lookout. They're okay. Everyone's okay. Diego, I'm so sorry we couldn't get here sooner. I mean, I really wanted to ask that. Because it looked like they were a thing. It did, but what were they making you do? Search for this. He holds up the gleaming amber figurine. Observe the idol. Supposedly there's a bunch of these that they lost in a civil war 1,000 years ago. They're part of their religion. Where have you been, anyway? The portal gun sent us forward in time. We reappeared 3 days ago. Great Scott! In the distance, you faintly hear a monkey call echoing across the canyon. The signal! So much for our escape route. You've got to get out of here. We came to rescue you. If they come back and I'm gone, they'll hunt you down. If I stay, they won't know you were here. The idols are all they care about. It's why they came for us. Diego, I'm not losing you. I need you. You're the only best friend I have. Tell me something I don't know. God, I miss you guys. The Avanti aren't so great conversationally. Could really stand to get some basic cable out here, at least. I mean, who hasn't seen The Jungle Book? You hear the sound of footsteps from the stairs outside. Quickly, hand me the idol. I'll hide it from them. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Diego hesitates. Before he can make up his mind, a large group of watchers files in. Ukvalta! Well done! You have brought us the idol and the catalysts both! Hold on. Suddenly all of you speak English? The shaman hobbles merrily toward Diego, his right hand outstretched to receive the amber figurine. Come now, Canis. Hold on. You have to promise that you won't hurt my friends. Hurt them? Bah, of course not. You and your friends are the key to our people's future. Diego looks into the watcher's crimson eyes and finally offers up the idol. No! Rourke suddenly kicks over a ceremonial brazier, causing flames to lick upward along an overgrown wall. He pulls out a knife and rushes toward Diego. Ah ha 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 ha! No, not okay, not okay. You bastard! As the fire spreads, the tall watcher's eyes flutter open. He pushes himself up from the floor and sees Rourke holding Diego hostage. No! As I said, I'm a man who believes in hard work, ambition, and thrift. When there are loose ends to be cut, I do not hesitate. Release him! Gladly. However, I'll need your people to get out of my way first. The tall watcher nods to the other warriors, who clear a path out of the temple. What? I'm not about to just let him walk away. Estella's knuckles go white around the shaft of her spear. And for the sake of decorum, if you wouldn't mind putting your weapons away. The tall watcher motions for the warriors to do as he asks. The Hydra can't be allowed to leave with the idol. The rapidly spreading fire has completely engulfed the ceiling. Cinders begin to rain down around you. This place is coming down. You have the idol and a way out, Hydra. Now let him go. Much appreciated. I'll also be taking what belongs to me. Iris, activate Directive 1908. Activating. Loading previous command set. Memory reboot in 3, 2. You take the opportunity to slowly edge closer to Rourke's position. 1. Where's Alistair? Is he safe? Rourke! Stella coils her right arm backward to launch her spear at Rourke's head. Say hello to oblivion! Iris's drone flies toward Estella, flashing a bright light in her eyes. Ah! The spear arcs wide of Rourke and becomes lodged in the wall inches from his head. Oh, so close, Estella. You'll have another chance, I'm sure of it. Come along, Iris. Iris, no! The drone begins to hover in his direction, then stops. Iris's hologram flickers and reconfigures itself to face toward you. I must go now, Shams. Iris, you've got to fight back. That course of action is logical, yes. However, I'm afraid Directive 1908 cannot be overridden at this time. Tall Watcher uses the distraction to hurl a bola at Rourke. Diego is jerked backward as weighted leather straps wrap around his captor's arm. In the commotion, the statue slips from Diego's grasp. Rourke goes after it, releasing Diego. Grab it. Okay, so we know what we're going to see, right? We're going to see a scene from his past, and then we're going to see how he dies. Okay. We grab the idol, grasp the amber figurine, and move out of the way a split second before Rourke is upon you. You'll regret that decision. Preparing to face Rourke, you reach out to give the idol to Diego. The moment his hand touches it, you find yourself back in the observatory. The Tall Watcher is lying on a lab table, his arms and legs pinned down on mechanical restraints. Diego is frantically typing something at a workstation. Why isn't this working? I'm sorry, Diego. I can't let you do that. Iris? Defense sequence initiated. Those present are advised to vacate immediately. A series of panels slide open near the ceiling. Robotic arms connected to machine guns emerge from the wall. Iris, what are you doing? I've got to get him out of here. Negative. This specimen will remain in custody for the duration of the procedure. Final warning. Those left behind will not be spared. Iris, listen to me. I'm your friend. Are you going to just shoot me down like Alistair? Input is invalid. Alistair will be returned to life once the procedure is complete. Diego, go! Your whole life is ahead of you. Go and live it. I tried that before. Life means nothing without people to care about. Deploying weapons. The guns open fire, and Diego and the Watcher spasm helplessly as they're struck by a hail of bullets. What was the scene from the past, though? We didn't... 3 of the 12. And then, just as suddenly, you're back in the burning temple. Rourke is glaring at you, the flickering orange glow reflected in his furious eyes. Rourke and Iris turn and flee into a haze of smoke hanging in the temple's entrance. You rush after them. Shams, wait! With a terrible groan from somewhere high above. Rubble and burning tinder crash down, trapping you in the inferno. Take my hand! You reach out and clasp the Tall Watcher's hand. He pulls you out of the debris, but a wall of fire is blocking the exit. There's no way out. Furball exhales a cone of freezing mist toward the doorway. With the flames doused, you hurry outside. Just as the upper structure of the temple completely gives out. As the dust and smoke clear, you see the rest of your group, their hands bound, and watchers leading them down the steps. But there's no sign of Rourke or Iris. Behold! The shaman holds aloft the amber figurine. It glimmers in the wavering glow of the fire. Canis has brought us the idol and something even greater. The 12 have come to fulfill their destiny. Chapter 3 complete. 1 of 1 clues found, catalyst idol found. So it's definitely a shorter chapter than chapter 2, which I appreciate. My voice appreciates it. I'm sure y'all appreciate it. As always, check the links below. Once again, this is Griff. You've been watching chapter 3 of book 2 of Endless Summer, and I'll see you next time.